Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the new moon in Scorpio for the sign of Aries. Aries can be your sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, or any placement that you have Aries in your chart. If this reading resonates for you, it's your reading. I want to give you a little highlight about what the new moon in Scorpio on November 19th, 2025 entails. Anytime we have a new moon, that is the beginning of a new lunar cycle. They always represent fresh starts, emotional introspections, and transformation. We are still in the tail end of Scorpio. Scorpio, just in and of itself, is transformational. So this is going to be our last event solar system wise in Scorpio, and then we hit Sagittarius season. So Sagittarius is your fire cousin Aries, and so maybe then you'll feel a little bit I don't know how well you do in Scorpio season, that all that watery energy. You and Scorpio have a lot in common, though. You're both very fiery. Mars was the ruler for Scorpio before Pluto was designated. And so, you and Scorpio have a lot in common. Scorpio is always considered the fiery water sign. But I have a new moon reading for you. So I'm using the Cats Rule the Earth tarot cards. And I'm going to knock the energy that does not belong here out, and we're going to get started. I'm going to flip the cards face down, and then we're going to come back and talk about them. So tune into your intuition while I'm finishing up the shuffles. For your highest and best good, seek your own true calling, guidance, wisdom, truth for the sign of Aries. I have 5 cards for you. Like I said, I'll keep those face down to start with. We're going to jump in to talk about the meanings. The outcome card here. All right, so Aries, let's see what we have. I have a selenite wand here on top of the deck just to clear out and transmute anything that doesn't belong, that won't serve anybody's highest and best good, mainly yours right now. So Aries, I'm going to turn this first card over. We're going to talk about what rebirth would you like to see. We have 8 of Cups. This is the emotional, watery energy of walking away from what no longer serves you. The rebirth that you would like to see is what does serve you. If you're walking away from these 8 cups, you've poured investment, you've poured your heart, you've poured your feelings and your emotions into at least 8 cups. And those can represent any aspect of your life, but they're your feelings towards things. And there's a lot of feelings there. There's 8 of them. And so it's something that you've really put a lot of heart and soul into, but you're choosing to walk away because these things no longer serve you. And so you're going to have a rebirth in some emotional aspect of your life because you're choosing what stays and what goes. So we have 8 of Cups. The best way for you to reconnect with your passions is the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is letting yourself see things from new angles. In order for you to reconnect with some passions in your life that you might have lost track of, you're going to need to willfully surrender. The Hanged Man is a major arcana, another water energy. This one's Pisces. And the Hanged Man purposefully goes upside down to allow their crown chakra to illuminate, to receive profound wisdom and understanding of situations. So in order for you, Aries, to reconnect with passions in your life, those fiery passions of yours, and I know you have them, you're going to need to willfully surrender yourself. If you aren't going to actually go hang yourself upside down from a tree, do that mentally. Shift your perspective. See things from the other person's point of view, from the other angle. Flip it purposefully. Just try it. And it might not feel wonderful, because I know when we get, our teeth sunk into how we feel about it, we feel so strongly about it, we're willing to walk away from it because it no longer serves us. Purposefully going in and looking at it from how that person might have felt, or how that situation might have really wanted it to be seen, etc. So willfully surrender. Look at things from a new angle. That's going to be the best way for you to reconnect with your passions, maybe things you have put along the wayside, forgotten about, not been spending time doing. Try to shift your life. This is going to be what ways we've been self-sabotaging. And we have the Ace of Cups. And the ways that I think that you may have been self-sabotaging is not loving yourself. Ace of Cups is self-love, pouring into your own cup. We've got more water energy. There's a lot of energy here of water for you, Aries. I know you're a fiery sign, but this is really about love. This is either you've pushed away someone's love, that they've given an offer of love to you and you've stopped it, self-sabotage, or you've not been, maybe purposefully not been pouring into your own cup, because maybe you've been so focused on these 8 cups that you needed to walk away from, that you've not been pouring into your own. But this is an encouragement for you as far as awareness is concerned, that maybe you've been rejecting a cup of love, or you've been rejecting spending time loving yourself. So how can you be your own best cheerleader, Aries? We've got Judgment. And this is a card that does get attributed a lot of times to Scorpio. This is ruled by the planet Pluto. And Pluto is all about transformation. So we have Judgment, and this is coming in because there's transformational energy at hand, and a judgment call needs to be made by you, coming in and saying, the final straw, the line in the sand. There's a firm, clear-cut boundary, no longer allowing this, but only allowing this. There's a judgment call. That's going to be how you'll be your own best cheerleader. The outcome of this new moon energy and new moon in Scorpio is the 9 of Wands. And this poor kitty, they've been through the ringer. Oh, it looks like they've gotten into a brawl. The 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. And the outcome of your new moon in Scorpio is this fiery energy after all this water, all these feelings, all these emotions. Finally, you're back in the saddle in this 9 of Wands as the outcome, saying that I've been through the frickin' ringer. And I love that there's got a bouquet of flowers in their mouth. So they have been through it. Their eyes all, wounded. Maybe they lost an eye, but they still have one, and they're still here. And even though they've been badly beaten, they've been wounded and hurt, and they've been through it, they're here for it. And they're here for more. So they're not done. They're not spent. They're not out of the ring. They're in the ring. They're ready. They're ready. The 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. This is the outcome of this new moon energy for you, Aries. And that is, I've been through it. I've been hurt, but I'm down. I'm not out. I hope this reading was helpful for you, Aries. I hope there's something in it that's a nugget of wisdom, something that you can journal about or contemplate when you do go upside down in your hanged man energy to reconnect with your passions. Maybe consider, some of the truths that have come up in this reading, if any, for you. So I ask for you to be well and be blessed. And liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, all of those interactions are very helpful for the channel. Thank you.